I'm Kat from the 3T Q&M cycling team. The 3T Strada is brand new and it's winning all of the design and innovation awards that we know of. But that means there's a couple of tips and tricks you might want to know before you build yours up. Our build uses Shimano Di2 with hydraulic disc brakes and rotor in power. Seth Kleinglass over at Sweet Bikes showed us how to do it. Sweet Bikes. Sweet Bikes.
Sweet Bikes.
First, hang all the basic parts on the frame. Install the seat post now so you can hang it in the stand, and then install the rear derailleur and the brake calipers. If you don't have Knuck Tats, you can use a Sharpie to get the appropriate aesthetic. The 3T Strada is all about aerodynamics, and the 3T Aeronova handlebars are no exception. But to get all the cables, hoses, and goodies in there takes a lot of careful packing. To make things easy, lay out all of the wires and hoses so that you have everything mapped out. Route the wires through the bars first, and route the hoses through the frame and fork first, and then through the bars. Hot tip, order is important. You don't want to put the peanut butter on before the bread, or the cart on top of the horse, or whatever. The next steps are best achieved with an assistant, so grab a friend or neighbor, or just jump on Tinder. It's totally normal, Mom. Heck you biz!
Hot tip.
Route the rear derailleur wire through the frame and attach it to the junction. Now route the rest of the wires through the frame and attach them to the junctions. Hot tip! With Di2, it doesn't matter which hole you stick the wires in, they all go to the same place. Connect all the junctions and the battery. Wrap your battery in pipe insulation so that it doesn't rattle around in your frame, and then install it in the down tube. Now, connect your Di2 system to the eTube software and set up your shifting. You've got one derailleur and like a million buttons, so go nuts. Shimano has a video about how to do this in the description. Install the fork, stem, and handlebars. If you know your fit, you can cut the steerer tube at this point. This is a Strada though, so legally speaking, you have to slam your stem. I'm just kidding, but really. Hot tip, Knuck Tats come in extra handy when using saws and pointy stuff.
Butt City.
Connect the hydraulic lines to the shifters and the calipers. Check your measurements to make sure that after you tape your bars, you still have free steering motion. Set up and bleed those brakes. Shimano can also help you out there. Link in description. Double check that all of your junctions are hooked up and functioning, and then install your bottom bracket and your cranks. Wheels, pedals, bottle cages, bar tape, saddle, and fenders? And what about that saddle clamp? As usual, 3T has a unique design that'll make your life easier once you know how to use it. Put the clamp around your saddle rails and loosely install it. Use a digital level to make sure everything is just right.
Hot tip.
Your phone has a digital level. Once your saddle's all set, go ahead and tighten it to torque. Whatever you do, don't force the saddle while it's tight or you'll strip the clamp like forever, ever. Like forever, ever, 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 ever. And you are ready to ride. Enjoy the speed and simplicity of one by and have fun explaining those Knuck Tats to your mom.
All of the butts, all of the cities.
Ever, 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 ever.